Clashes erupted across the West Bank on Tuesday after a series of attacks in Jerusalem and the Tel Aviv area as Palestinian groups declared a day of rage. In Bethlehem, Ramallah and other cities, Palestinian youth burned tires and hurled stones at Israeli forces who responded with tear gas and rubber bullets. Palestinians' anger with Israel has increased in recent days over what they see as a Jewish intrusion at a holy Muslim site in Jerusalem. Palestinians in Gaza marched toward the border with Israel, protesting years of blockade. Hamas leaders backed the attacks on Israelis.
Hamas praises the heroic acts in the West Bank and Jerusalem and confirms that the increase in these operations is evidence that this intifada cannot be stopped. It is the intifada of Jerusalem. It is a strong message to the Israeli occupation because of its crime in Al-Aqsa Mosque.
The escalation of violence prompted Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to call an emergency parliament session.
I tell the chairman of the Palestinian Authority, don't turn murderers into heroes. And if there will be a deterioration as a result of this incitement by Hamas, the Islamic movement, and the Palestinian Authority, you will be held responsible.
Palestinian officials in the West Bank say Israel should be held responsible for the recent wave of violence and say they are considering an appeal to the International Criminal Court. The White House condemned the terrorist attacks that killed 3 Israeli civilians Tuesday and left many others wounded.
We mourn any loss of life, whether it's Israeli or it's Palestinian. The United States continues to stress the importance of condemning violence and combating incitement.
U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry said he will go to the region soon, where he hopes to calm tensions.
But this violence and any incitement to violence has got to stop.
Kerry was involved in the latest round of peace talks between the Israelis and Palestinians, which ended without resolution last year, and was followed by violence, which prompted Israel to launch deadly bombings of Gaza. Zlatica Hoke, VOA News, Washington.